secret. A secret from me? How wonderfully teasing. A little locked box in your mind, and you won't give me the key? Well, it's our first date, dude. You don't get everything. Praise the goat mother. It's in the back there. Hello? I'm shivering from a gust of icy wind. You just teleported half of my gas station to a radioactive dump. This looks cool. Or a radioactive dump to my gas station. And the tips jar is gone! My freaking jar! Okay, save. What did he do? Ah! Put it back the way it was! And the jar! Looks like my rental apartment, but it seems to smell less now. Oh, what a wonderful place for dinner. Radioactive cockroaches on the menu. Honestly, this is my response. Why? I'm being sarcastic and he's loving it. Of course. A local delicacy, pan fried in their own radioactive juices to, to preserve the flavor. This guy. What is happening? Okay, this says a lot about me. Crispy on the outside and still alive on the inside. They grant you the most thrilling superpowers. However, they will kill you in the process. I can't go long without familiar landscape. Already ruined lands make me melancholic because all the fun has happened without me. Disgusting. Allow me. Hello? I just went on an adventure. That frog is as confused as me. How did we get here, son? Like, okay, this is seemingly less radioactive. Amazingly, I haven't thrown up yet. It feels like I've been flushed twice throughout an interdimensional toilet. I clear my throat. Seems like I'm sitting at a table. He's just gaslighting us. We're still at the station. Don't worry, he's a madman. It's called illusions, darling. We've been here, we've done that, cleared it. It's whatever. Have fun while you're in it and break the shit out of it as well and just get out. Oh my goodness, my cussing today. So excuse me. Sorry. Much better, wouldn't you agree? Couldn't be better. Okay, we're saving a lot. I have no idea how I ended up raising the Mad King, apparently. Oh, let's go. It's beautiful here. And strange. Is it your home? I prefer the dump. Maybe. It is really pretty, though. I won't lie. Words of a true poet, Buttercup. My two favorite categories, strange and beautiful. This place is much more than a home. It's my cage, my greatest canvas for creativity. Oh no, he liked this too much. Every ugly tree, every mad toad, which is very much why that confused one is in the back, every eye bearing mushroom. It is all a piece of me, a marvelous place, except for the rocks grow legs and start running, including those that people make their homes out of. Damn, so he curls them, he ends them with just moving a brick and the house collapses on people. He is the Mad King. He did say, full disclosure, you know. And now you're a part of this place too. Isn't it wonderful? I'm slowly getting used to the landscape. The fireflies here are quite charming. What did I do? But it'd be better without that frog with a human face. The frog notices me too. It lets out a sad croak and then looks at me with an expression of deep existential despair. Say nothing about the frog with a human face. Point at the frog with a human face. It was the people who he liked, he turned them into a frog or something. Basically, I'm just gonna be like, who's that? I'm sorry, frog, if this gets you killed. I'm sorry. That's Lore. That's Lore. One of the brave souls who dare to challenge my authority. My dear friend. Oh, excuse me, I had to burp. Who once walked the path of adventure. However, he didn't foresee the possibility of being turned into a frog on a whim. He even tried to wield a sword with his froggy legs. Fought to the end. A true warrior. Now, however, his foes are mosquitoes and bigger frogs. Tell me, dear, does he bother you? His little existential froggy crisis. I mean, is it ruining the ambience? He looks at me with with an interested expression. Oh, absolutely not. Hold on. I don't want to make a decision yet. What exactly did Lorre do? Please, disintegrate him. Can you remove him gently? He suffered enough. I don't mind Lorre. No, I want to watch. It's like, hold on. I'm like, hold on a minute. I gotta stop here. And then, what did Lorre exactly do? What he did? What did this walking sack of manure do besides trying to kill me? Oh, plenty. He swung a sword blazing with righteous fury, or some such nonsense. He dared to come to my home, a world born of my shattered mind, di- and dictate that the natural order should, and what the natural order should be. Such an audacious, vile creature. He made such repulsive noises, clanking, grumbling, shouting, praying, threatening, moralizing. The last part was the hardest to endure. But as it turns out, holiness doesn't prevent frugification or cherification. I found various uses for Lore over the years of our friendship. Oh, and the fall of the great Lore, the funniest Tuesday of this century. A Tuesday filled with pomp, irony, and croaking. Hmm, the more you know. Maybe you could break the spell? Perhaps he's learned his lesson. All right, I guess I also could turn someone into a frog. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe he's learned his lesson. That's gonna get us killed. Got it. Good. Understanding is the first step. The next is complete. The next is complete misunderstanding. My absolute favorite. Oh, we are actually on a date. I forgot. I was like, I'm trying to pitch him to buy like a chocolate bar at the corner, and like there's like a good energy soda the the back. I'm still at my job, dude. That makes me sound already mad. It's perfect. Ah, yes, I believe we were discussing the fate of this frog. He looks at me with an interested expression. Please disintegrate him. Can you remove him? I want to watch. I want to watch Lore. Watch life pass him by. See us enjoy a dinner more. See us enjoy a dinner of more than just mosquitoes and swamp water. My dear, you are a treasure trove of delightfully dark little surprises. Hello? All I was like, nah, let him live, man. I enjoy his weird face. He keeps me sane. So, dinner. I'm sure you must be starving. Traveling between realities must be exhausting. So he did teleport us. Never mind. Okay. It wasn't an illusion. This looks strange, but it smells delicious. Like meat with honey? Cool. Next to the meat, purple soup, possibly made from a less fortunate cashier. Whether the food is poisoned or not, if I refuse, His Highness might turn me into a frog too, so I pick up a fork from the table. And this is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. It's 100 times better than the cheap instant noodles I usually buy in supermarkets. Even the fact that I'm currently in some other universe surprisingly doesn't seem to harm my appetite. It seems you enjoy our cuisine. Our chefs have always managed to cook well, on those occasions when I noticed it. I assure you, you won't regret this dinner, at least not for the first half hour after the meal. Thank you? What do you mean? Yes, thank you. You're very kind. This is the best purple goo in my miserable life as a miserable cashier. Why are you doing this? The dinner that teleports, all that. Thank you for the food on my plate not staring back at me. Okay, that is like we're slowly sinking into his madness or just expressing our madness. Okay. Why are you doing this? I want to know. All of the dinner and stuff. Hello, he liked that? What? Why? I wanted to get him disinterested. Okay, fine. Why? Why? What a delightful, pointless question, even by my standards. I do it because I can. I do it because the alternative is crushing, gray, unpredictable, and predictable boredom. Boredom, boredom, boredom. I brought you here, Buttercup, because for the first time in a very, very long time, you are not boring. Ah, thank you. I do my best to be entertaining and like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post, darling. I keep you up to date every single day. Let's go. Mwah. Yes. Yeah. Because you fear me less than my subjects do, and you can hold a meaningful, albeit questionable, conversation. You're flippin' welcome, sir. I love it. Unlike my subjects. Believe me, when your interlocutor's mind is as sturdy and wet as wet paper, all the joy of conversation quickly evaporates. Maybe it's because you keep turning them into animals. Do I question him? Yeah, I'm like, maybe it's because you keep threatening them, my good sir. We're gonna dash. That's exactly what I mean, my dear. What an amazingly insightful observation. You are a thorn in my sinful side. You're flippin' welcome. I will be the holiness that'll get you right. Okay? But in my way, okay? My way. However, it's only a punishment for the most audacious ones, a ruler of both god and monster. But no one ever wants to see the other side. And that's truly a pity. What if it's as good as the first side? Or conversely, or conversely, terrifying. It would be so exciting to find out. I poke at the food with my fork and watch the peculiar scenery from the corner of my eyes. A silence hangs between us that might even be called cozy. Where I under heavy okay, where I under heavy narcotics? Oh, okay. What's your favorite animal? Don't ask silly questions and return to eating. Let's ask the question. I feel like eating this food might be bad for us, so what's your favorite animal? I'm glad you asked. It's right here on our plate. Just kidding. But I do need some time to think. Let's see. The riding flea has its own charms. It's very disgusting ones. Carnivorous butterflies are beautiful. Basically every butterfly, okay? But they are dumb and noisy. And as we know, only that empty inside makes a noise. Or what's in my head? It's always ringing. True. At two. I think it's a dog. It loves its owner with all its heart, whether they're a saint or a serial killer. And it doesn't notice the difference. Too true. I've seen that happen. Especially with the last part. Weird, but yeah, been there. Not personally, but I've seen that happen. Dogs are amazing. We don't deserve them. It lives in a constant, joyful state of blissful ignorance and misplaced enthusiasm. A creature that finds endless joy in the utterly meaningless. It's it's truly inspiring. Dogs are the jesters of the animal world, and I adore them for it. Especially the small, wrinkly ones. Small, wrinkly ones. I thought of a cat for some reason. The skinless, not skinless. Oh my gosh, the skinless cats. I am already off my rocker. Excuse me. They're hairless cats. And what about you? Cats. To them, we're probably the jesters. I'll keep it a secret. Really? We're gonna say cats? My what? To them, we're probably the jesters. They are the rulers. I'll keep it a secret. A secret from me? How wonderfully teasing. A little locked box in your mind, and you won't give me the key? Well, it's our first date, dude. You don't get everything. Well, keep it. I won't peek. It'll just make the guessing game more interesting. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I return to my meal, and just as I chew another bite, I hear His Highness's voice. By the way, how does the meat taste? Is the human flesh tender enough? My fork freezes halfway. Girl, what did you expect? It's him. I'm like, girl, hello. Why the hell is there human flesh on my plate? Swallow it with difficulty. Yes, thank you. It's quite tender. Not as nasty as the one I had the before yesterday. Chew while looking him in the eye. You are the law here. That's so my energy. That's my energy. I'm like, I know this is awful. I know this is bad, but I'm gonna look you in the eye and be like, no. Like, no. Okay, so swallow with difficulty. I am the law here, darling. You suck. Suck it, Jester. I sit where I please. Exclamation just purely dot dot dot. I meet his gaze slowly and with all authority place a piece of meat in my mouth and begin to chew without breaking eye contact because he's probably lying to us. And if he isn't, c'est la vie. It won't happen again. I can't remember ever seeing someone so shocked in my life. His mad grin vanishes, his eyes widen, and his fork freezes halfway to his mouth. For one precious, glorious, sweet moment, the Lord of Chaos is completely and utterly baffled. My dear, you are a true treasure. I know. I will never eat this again. You didn't just call my bluff. See, I told you he was lying. You raised the stakes to the sky. No, no. It's certainly not human. Duh. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? That's weird. It's just venison. Venison. As far as I can tell by the taste, not very intelligent. It's definitely not Timmy, our carpenter, who unexpectedly disappeared near the large kitchen cauldron perfectly sized to fit into it. Definitely not. Yeah, it's not Timmy. He just went on a vacation for a while. He said he'll call us back when he's done. I've personally issued several decrees related to cannibalism, perhaps even concerning its prohibition. Good. But that's beside the point. I rarely have visitors, and I'd like to tell you about other interesting guests. After all, it's the most fascinating thing I can share with you. Really? Haven't turned up in another dimension or two? Nothing? No, damn. Y'all calm. Okay, cool. Respect. Self control. I mean, it's for some of us. For a place where mushrooms with eyes grow, it can be incredibly dull here. Shadows in the clearing thicken. Sorry, I read that. So yum yum yum. Shadows in the clearing thicken and stir. They detach from the gnarled trees, rising up from the ground like black ink, and spread across the wall, dancing and intertwining. And yeah, they prepare to perform at their master's whim. Behold this incredibly crooked castle, my dear. Crooked to the point of absurdity, sadly. In reality, it curves far more aesthetic, but it gives the creator some leeway for expressiveness. Many brave and not so bright souls have tried to conquer this terrifying, dark, eerie, crooked castle. So many that it became even more crooked. You see, the dreadful master living there never liked being distracted from its important duties. Terribly important duties, like having long, deep conversation with its own reflection or concocting recipes with raisins. Cool. I wonder if they would have really good cookies, like muffins. I'm thinking of the raisins, right? Okay. Ah, terrifying monster. So far, the scariest thing in the story is the presence of raisins. Listen silently. The monster was a tyrant, a menace. He sowed chaos and disorder, mostly on purpose. He had countless opportunities for creativity and wasn't afraid to use them. He made some people believe they were pigeons and others that they were grains. He wouldn't allow his best servants to have windows, fearing that the moon and both suns would get envious and want to take them away, and he demanded they seal the gaps in the doors as well. Whoa, that is extreme, dude. He locked the wizards who came to him for magical gifts in a giant laboratory and promised them power if they invented a kettle that could boil everything except water. Wow! Did he eventually invent the kettle? I'm curious. Who won, the pigeons or the cranes? I am so. I want to know both. I want to know both. Okay, which one am I curious? The pigeons or the cranes? Oh, obviously, probably these are gonna tell you. I want to know. Did he invent the kettle? Hmm. Yeah. Invented? Oh, they did much more. After 11 years of failed prototypes, a few explosions, and chemicals running away on their own legs, they succeeded. I want to know about the pigeons as well. Please let me ask about the pigeons. I want to know. And the kettle could boil even more bright memories. Oh, the kettle could boil even bright memories, but not water. Water would instantly freeze, explode, or file for divorce. That's good. It's like H2O. It's like hydrogen. I'm so done with you right now. Like I just need some space. I need space, okay? Like it's been wonderful, but like I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. We can't bond. A bond cannot happen like this. I immediately reward them with a new invention idea. A cup with a sealed top and without a bottom. Let's see how they can handle that. Hmm. You did. Okay, let's go. But I digress. But behold, a ray of light in the dark kingdom, the first hero, Sir Lorre, the righteous in all his clanking, in all his clanging, self-important glory. He took a knee to rest briefly because the weight of his righteousness was bad for the health of his poor back. Following rumors spread by the same monster, he fought his way through the monster's loyal subjects to. By the way, where did he even find them? Most of my subjects are too busy contemplating the color of suspenders for their suspenders or lamenting their fate. I cherish them in their imperfection. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They were probably the most restless of them. The story needs minions. In any case, our hero descended into the Grotto of Despair, the Grotto of Tentacles. Imagine the most sinister name you can conjure. So you don't be lazy here. You're telling the story. Finish it right, mister. The Grotto of my parents' disappointment in me. That's awesome. The Grotto of Kidney Stones. Oh, that's awful. The Grotto of Despair sounds just right. Let's have fun. The disappointment in us. The grotto of my parents' disappointment in me. Oh, but if they could see you now, you're at a royal audience. They would be proud of you. So I just flexed. I forgot you guys can't see my model move. I was like, yes. No, actually, they wouldn't be proud if they got to know me better. But in that case, it's good too. You wouldn't be alone under the weight of their disappointment. Oh, thank you, Tolo. And he's like, I'll be there for you. It's so cute. But let's not get sidetracked into the grotto of your parents' disappointment in you. Our hero descended to retrieve an artifact capable of defeating the Monster King. The ring of incredible power. A bit shoddy crafted, but I assure you it looks more aesthetic in real life. Hmm, it has a smiley face. However, the brave knight didn't know that the incredible power of the ring lay in its 440 pounds weight. That was its only magical property. Wow. The only incredible thing about this ring was its incredible stupidity and uselessness. The realization that he had spent weeks of his life on a divinely heavy paperweight, and the sudden crushing thought that he would have become a he should have become a baker instead of a hero, just to get some sleep. Well, it broke this poor, noble mind. Not that his mind was ever intended for serious burdens. I'm saving so much. Our dude is talking so much. I want him to buy something and give me a tip and move on already. No, the knight. Ah, yes, to hell with you, knight. Not meaningfully waiting for him to continue. I literally just did that, so I did that before I read everything. So the knight perished. Hmm. But then along came Elmer Eagle Eye. They say he earned his nickname by escaping from an enemy fortress. On the third day of his captivity, he noticed that his prison cell was lacking the fourth wall. Wow. The third day, it took him that long. Okay. How do you not feel the breeze hit your butt? How do you not feel the breeze hit your butt? You're staring at the you're staring at the guards inside the prison. Why would you not feel the gust of air just shush, whoosh, wash, wash, wafting up against your butt? Just literally giving you some fresh air. Some good cooling in those hot summer nights. Okay, what? An archer of a legendary skill who tried to kill me with a precise shot. Constantly. During breakfast, while bathing, at balls, during sleep, and even while I was oh, sorry. I had so much that I was sorry. And even while I was devising a plan to get rid of him. The audacity. I just, I hate just killing them. Turning them into a madman is much more fun. I bestowed a little curse upon the elf as well. I made it so that every time he drew his bowstring, he'd hear the most annoying melody to his ears. That is perfect. That is awesome. That is hilarious, bro. That's the ultimate one. Look at the meme. I love it. This is so cool, man. I love this game. Look at the meme. The oh no, no. The hatred, their misery they're in over such a small thing. That is amazing. Oh my god, this meme is so funny. In this situation, that's awesome. Elmer was a terrible racist. Oh my goodness. He hated dwarves, so naturally the melody became the national anthem of the dwarves, played in a loop by a bagpipe. Oh no, a bagpipe orchestra. Yo, that is awful. The pure rage it provoked derailed him every time. I need someone to animate this. Just every time he's just there's like finally pulls his bowstring. I can finally that just immediately just done and falls over. This big bagpipes just playing. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I would watch that on a loop. I'm seeing it in my head and it's the best thing ever. Oh my god, I love